I'll be showing you how I took my jewelry from looking like this to this. I'm Samantha, a 19-year-old jewelry maker and small business owner. Throughout my 3-year jewelry making journey, I have designed more than just a few ugly pieces that didn't sell. But then I found specific components that caught the eyes of so many people who then turned into buyers. I'm not a fan of gatekeeping, so I'll be sharing those with you today. Because there are hundreds, if not thousands, of beaded jewelry makers out there, you want to create pieces that are as unique as possible. How you'll do that is by using beads that vary in sizes, colors, and the type of material that they are. Having diversity in your pieces are essential for creating eye-catching jewelry pieces that people will have to buy. So if you're using just one material or color of beads, it can just make your jewelry look really boring. Combining different types of beads in your designs will just be more entertaining for the eye. So if you have light colored pink beads, add some dark pink or even green beads. I recommend looking up aesthetic color combos and find beads that are those colors to incorporate in those designs. So something that I think is super underrated are bead caps. I'm honestly surprised I don't see them more often because they add so much to your jewelry. Using them around some of your beads would really allow your pieces to stand out. Put them around beads that you want to emphasize. It really does do a lot. These heart bead caps are my favorite, and I'll make sure I link them in the description. I'll actually link a couple more others that I found on Amazon as well, so you can just shop around and see what you like. So just like with everything, little things can make a really big difference. Maybe instead of using the old lobster clasp and chain, spice it up and try using toggle clasp for change. That rhymed. Because some of them have really pretty designs on them, it could really add to your necklace. I used to use them a lot for all of my pieces, but recently I've been back to using the lobster clasp and chain to finish my jewelry. If you'd prefer using that method, I recommend adding a pendant on the bottom of the chain to add just a little bit extra something. Alright, and so instead of using pendants often found in craft stores, make your own. I don't mean from scratch, I mean get pendants that have 2 holes to connect the pendant to the necklace and then one to connect a bead onto it. I use these pendants for almost all of my necklaces because the extra bead adds so much to the necklace. So when it comes to my necklaces, I like to add different types of chain, kind of depending on the vibe that I'm going for on the necklace. I feel like this is what really makes it unique. So if you're gonna do anything, do this. In order to reach a broader audience, get out of your comfort zone. And what I mean by this is just don't stick to one aesthetic. Try some others. Personally, my style is somewhat dark, some would say edgy, but because I wanted to reach as many people as possible, I started to make jewelry that was more in the fairy core, cottagecore, coquette aesthetic, so branch out. Do some research on other aesthetics and the jewelry that is in that category. So kind of adding on to that last point, do your research. Go on Pinterest, Instagram, TikTok, and just find jewelry that really catches your eye. Make sure you don't copy, but have them as your inspiration. Take some ideas down. So when I first started, I would just wing it. I wouldn't have a design in my head, and I would just go to the craft stores, pick up anything that I found that was cute, pendant-wise, spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and that just wasn't smart. So my advice to you is have an idea in your head before going to buy a lot of supplies so you don't spend that unnecessary amount of money on products that you might not even use. It may be tempting, but don't step a foot in those craft stores before you get an idea. Believe me, I've spent way too much on a lot of beads that I didn't even use. I just gave them to Goodwill. I went ahead and linked a bunch of Amazon finds in my description, so definitely go check those out. There's some really cute beads, bead caps, and pendants that I found. I personally have some of them, but the other ones I might be buying soon because they're just so cute. Please let me know if this video helped you or inspired you in any way. If you do end up creating, please tag me. I want to see all of your creations. My social medias are linked below via Linktree. Also, if you're interested in buying from me, check out my website. It's www.tonightsamjewelry.com, or it's also linked in my Linktree as well. I have videos on my jewelry finishing process, my beginner must-have supplies, how I edit my pictures for my website and Instagram, and just a bunch of behind the scenes on how I make my jewelry. So if you are interested in those, definitely go check those out. Or if you have any video requests, definitely let me know in the comments, DM me, or email me. My contact information is on my websites. I hope you have a great day.